Listen up, get ready, I'm not gonna take no more. There's a revolution, a revelation going on in my soul. Buckle up, get ready, we're not gonna sit back.
Welcome sign at the door, all accepted. Come explore a world built from love, real as it seems. Just imagine a place of your dreams. Roar like a lion whose friend is a mouse. All live together in the little blue house.
Hand in hand, built with pride. Honesty starts on the inside. Bring your hammer, drill and saw. Foundation laid, now dream and draw. Built from the bottom, cornerstone. Where love is planted, love is grown. The house stands for the greater good. Vessel of joy in the neighborhood.
Can't build those walls sky high. For a better world, diversify.
One door closes, another will open. Feel what you feel, everyone's hoping to let in the light, see wrong from right. Do unto others, try not to fight. In this house, no one struggles alone. Where love is planted, love is grown.
In the little blue house, we talk when we fight.
Bad feelings like mold can grow overnight.
So we talk and we listen some more.
We're not always right, but we're good at our core. Learn to express the feelings we own.
Where love is planted, love is grown.
Where love is planted, love is grown. Where love is planted, love is grown. Step into the
little blue house.
Hey, we're back with more Live from the Heartland, and that was really great. We were listening to this tune called Little Blue House, which is on the Into the Little Blue House album. And my next guests, I have Wendy Morgan, Darryl Boggs, who goes by DB, and Ivy Ford, and they put together this great little album, which is nominated for a Grammy in the children's album category. And it includes some A-list Chicago musicians. It's really cool. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Great.
Good.
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm good. Are you ready to win a Grammy?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit how this album came together, how you put it together. I know Michael Freeman produced it. It's really wonderful. Give us a little hint about how it happened.
Okay, well, DB and I have been working together in children's music since 2013. And so this is our 5th album. And actually I was speaking to Justin Roberts, who's the children's music performer here in Chicago. And he said, you have to call Michael Freeman. Michael said, we are going to do this with only authentic blues players. And then we took it from there, right, DB?
Yeah, we took it from there. It was a lot of fun.
Who was the authentic blues players besides yourself? I see that you have Billy Branch on here. Who else you got?
Well, Ivy Ford here.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi.
And Dave Spector led me to Ivy Ford, gratefully.
Wow.
Dave Spector also played on the album. We have Mike Wheeler. We have
Melvin Smith.
Kenny Smith.
Kenny B.I. Smith.
Yes.
Let's see, Johnny Iguana.
Yes.
REO.
And Ario.
Yeah, Did you Dan Harris?
Harris.
And Dan Harris.
Oh, you got Ann Harris with her fiddle, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, she's been on the show. let me ask you guys how you kind of bring, you know, I think of the blues, I think of like the backdoor man, I think about people traveling hard roads, you know, life is a struggle, it's rough. What about blues for kids?
I was a little nervous about writing the lyrics because I'm not a blues lyricist. I'm a children's music lyricist. And I tend to be a little wordy, but Michael was chop, chop, chop. And it all worked out just fine. Actually, it flowed. It was nothing to be nervous about. We typically on a couple of our albums, we've had blues songs.
Always had
right?
songs that were really out of the blues or blues based.
But never with real players like we just had.
Right.
So this was really a treat for us.
Well, I understand that Ivy is quite the act these days and was at Buddy Guy's the other day at a sold out show. How did that go?
It was great. It was great. I had a lot of Chicago fans. I had actually a handful of international fans, and I was telling them that my first big show in Chicago, I just turned 21, was at Buddy Guy's. So it's neat to have it come full circle, you know.
So you're going out for your first legal drink, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
But don't you love it, Ivy, that you've been inspired by this music when you first told me about it, and you have a little Vivian.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I have a daughter myself. She's 5. So that was actually really, I think that was a really big motivator, among other things when I got, you know, asked to be a part of this project. It was like, ooh, okay, cool. So, you know, my young daughter will probably like what I'm doing for real now. So yeah, very inspiring.
Nice. Well, I understand you got a tune for us. So how about we kick it off? Give us a little music.
This is our song, Women of the Blues, and Ivy and I wrote this song together. To me, the women of the blues are always the underdog. They haven't been featured, you know, so it was super important that I first have women on this album, and second, that, you know, that was Michael's idea. He's like, you got to write this.
Well, and we try to be as historically accurate as possible too, you know, so it's catchy, you know, hopefully, but also educational.
it's very catchy. My 2.5-year-old can't stop singing it. And what he loves the most is when I go, it's about her story.
Her story.
That's right.
Yeah.
Her story.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, we're ready.
Yep, go on. Tell me who are the women of the blues? Tell me what are their names? Tell me how they make the history. Blues will never be the same. CC Rock is what my ring is known for. That's his best friend and biggest mentor. Mother of the blues is December's big away. The ladies everywhere that sing and play.
Here we go, the bridge. In Chicago, Coca-Cola the queen. Money and dress like it's fun. That really made the scene.
Marcia's Luciano, that got me to sing. 1, 2, 3, do re mi, you know what I mean. Tell me who are the women of the blues. Tell me what are their names. Tell me how they made her story. Blues will never be the same.
Tell me who are the women of the blues.
Of the blues,
Tell me what are their
what are their
names.
names?
Tell me how they made her story.
Blues will never be the same.
Oh man, that's nice. That got me going. That's what I like. That's good. So hey, let me ask Ivy, are you from Chicago?
So I actually am raised from Waukegan, the south side of Waukegan.
Well, that's close enough. But I used to go to the Genesee Street Branch Y up there in the old days,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
years and years ago. So let me ask you, where are you playing next?
Well, actually, I play tonight. I play tonight down at Rose's Lounge off Armitage. So one of the last, I think, true blues institutions, you know, left from the kind of the old days. So
I was actually with a guy the other day getting a massage, and we were talking about music venues, and we talked about Roses.
oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's cool. It stayed in, you know, same.
How often do you play out there?
So I'm there every Wednesday, so every week at Rose's, and then depending on my show schedule or touring schedule, it gets changed. But that's my home away from home.
We'll come see you on a Wednesday. Let me ask Wendy and DB, where do you guys play out for kids? Do you go to schools? You do children's concerts?
All of that, and actually we're going to Wisconsin this Saturday.
Right?
And then we will be in LA playing at the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood. I was just telling Ida we're doing 5 minutes Grammy weekend for a showcase there. But yeah, we play everywhere. We play children's museums, we play libraries, we play all kinds of venues. We were at Wood Trap Theater, we travel. We haven't been to Europe yet. Yet.
So the album Into the Little Blue House is up for the Grammy. Are you all going to California for the Grammys?
Are we going?
Of course.
Right on. And when are the Grammys? How soon? I'm going to watch for this.
There's Sunday, Michael, and I wanted to let our listeners know that they can watch the pre-telecast at Grammy.com. That's the category that the children's album and also the blues category will be at the in the pre-tel. It starts at 2 p.m. Central Time. So just go to Grammy.com. You'll be able to see them hopefully win their Grammy.
Okay, so that's on Sunday. And if
That's
anyone...
5th of February. February 5th.
5th of February. Okay, that's good because this show comes out, it'll air on the 28th. But that's good. We'll get some promo on it. Is there anything that any of the three of you would like to add before we ask you to do another tune on our way out?
Well, this album I feel like is way overdue, and we're really happy that we could be the lucky people to get this out there. But I think children really need to have blues, in their repertoire. They need to know where rock and pop came from. They need to know all of this stuff. And we did put some of those tenets into this album, like the work song and the field holler. So it's got some historical pieces too. And we're super excited to share it. And we are so lucky to have Ivy here.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
This is good. And Lynn, correct me, don't we have a friend who writes music and did a comic book or a kid's book on blues?
Oh, Terry Abramson.
Yeah. I think that would be a great gift for kids, his book and this album.
It's a great book.
Okay, Wendy, Darryl, and Ivy, take us out with a tune. And we'll talk over you at the very end to let people know what they've been watching and some other information.
This is Ivy's song, Time to Shine.
Time to shine.
Not on the album.
Yeah, no,
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. It is.
This is very special because the background singers in this are actually children of the musicians. So that's a little extra trivia you heard here.
Wait, and since we stopped, let me just tell you, when I heard this song, to me, it spoke to me as a child. It spoke to me speaking to children.
Sure.
And she said she wrote this for herself, but
then when I had my daughter, I was like, this is
sometimes when you're writing to yourself, you're writing to children. It's the heart, right?
Right,
Your song is that
absolutely.
we have to have this on the album. Okay.
There we go. Time to shine, little darling. Don't let no one do you dim. Time to shine, little darling. Don't let no one do you dim. You can be your worst enemy. You can be your very best friend. Time to shine, little darling. Don't let no one do you dim. One more time. Time to shine, little darling. Don't let no one do you dim. Time to shine, little darling. Don't let no one do you dim. Time to shine. You can be your worst enemy. You can be your very best friend. Yes, you can. Time to shine, little darling. Don't let no one do you dim.
That was great. That was wonderful, you guys. We'll have to play that often on the radio here. We'll use it as a little bit of a theme song.
It's an
on.
awesome song.
Okay, Lynn, I want to thank you for putting it together. You've been a great music producer for this show for many years. I've gotten to meet a lot of great people in person and via Zoom. And I really want to thank Wendy, Darryl, and Ivy for coming on. I got a grandson, and I don't know, let me see. It's my niece's kids that I'm going to get the album to because they're at the age, there's two of them now. They really would like it. And I'm going to enjoy it myself too. Keep on playing it.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Michael.
Thank you.